We're going to do lovely leftovers, you know, when you get things like carrots or any roasted veg. I just wanted to do a little recipe to show you sort of nice, creative, sort of tasty ways of making them interesting instead of throwing them in the bin, right? Gennaro, look, we're not supposed to be turning over at the moment, filming, sorry, but Gennaro's trying to stitch me up because I always stitch him up, right? But I have got the homegrown chilies, so no matter what he comes back with, you see how shifty he looks when he comes back. Gennaro, come on, we're going to turn over now.
OK. What actually I've done here, I just mashed parsnips and beetroots, put them all together, just mashed all up. Gonna season them a little bit, just a little bit of salt on it.
I love the fact that he's seasoned it on the board.
Yes, it is true. You know, there is a little bit of a balsamic vinegar, just to sweeten up and bring them alive again. All the flavour is inside here. And then I will drizzle a little bit of oil. Make sure it's all nice, extra virgin, and full of a flavour. Then it mix all together.
OK, I'm going to slice up my fennel just to keep it a bit chunkier, but I like the idea of the mushing. Going to put it into a bowl, and then I want to basically redress it. So I'm going to do a little bit of basil, just roll it up, and just slice it up like that. So put in the basil like that.
Have you got my bruschetta?
OK, really important. Right, get the garlic.
That's right.
As soon as that toast comes off the grill or the toaster, go on. A nice little local Italian, like my boy, gives it a little rub up. It brings the most incredible flavour, and then good olive oil. Then that is the base for your bruschetta. And then Gennaro's got his mush.
Yeah.
I'm going to go some chilli. I'm going to use mozzarella as well. So I always like chilli and mozzarella. Lemon juice, just to bring it back into a beautiful place. Olive oil for me.
Yeah, it's the olive oil for you. And you toss it. Yeah.
OK. While that toast is beautiful and hot, I'm going to put a nice lob of that old fennel from yesterday, and then
Nice.
just a tiny bit of mozzarella.
Good.
And just put a few bits of parmesan just over the top.
Oh, fantastic.
Right.
Did you want a little drizzle of olive oil on top?
Yeah.
OK.
Go for it. So you see what I mean? You bring old things back to life. A little bit of chili. You want colour and fantasy. What are you going to do with yours?
Well, look, I got some lovely celery leaves. OK, and then it's not finished yet. Then again, you know, for extra little bits of a colour, you just give them a little slice, lie that on top. Just a little bits, because you don't want to disturb the lovely flavour. Drizzle again with some nice olive oil again. And look at that, my goodness me. My God, we are the best.
Give me 1 second. Let me do a little shot of vodka.
Yeah?
Here we go. Happy Christmas, mate. Chin chin.
Chin chin. Ciao. You done them again.
Beautiful bruschettas. Right. Lovely way to have leftovers.
Swap. No, yes, swap. I want to test mine as well. It's very good.
I hate you. Oh, you put it everywhere. That was so nice, and then I got that, blew my head off. Come on. I don't trust you.
No, trust me, it's not. Listen, touch it, Buon Natale.
Yeah, I love Italians. Delicious, though. So I've got all the leftovers, the kind of stuff in here that you'd get after a roast dinner. I'm going to do Bubble and Squeak, a brilliant British classic. And then I'm going to serve it with a full Monty English breakfast. And we're going to do it in such a way that it's the same amount of calories as a large blueberry muffin, OK? Here's the thing with Bubble and Squeak, right? It can really be made out of any leftover veg. You name it, but the condition is that you need at least 50% potato. It's the potato that kind of cakes up and makes that brilliant patty out of the veg. And if you go down Borough Market and you go and see my girl down there doing the proper full Monty breakfasts, she'll be going bubble, bubble, bubble. It'll be cooking for like an hour, and it'll be cooked so much that it'll be grey, and it will look like death, right? But when you put that in your mouth, so just going to mash up this veg here. Now you've done that, good non-stick pan. And as I said, you can get away with any veg in Bubble and Squeak as long as you've got 50% potatoes. So, here we go. Tomatoes, filled mushrooms, and then the meat. Here's the thing, if you want to get the calories way down, get yourself some back or streaky bacon and trim off most of the fat. And then on the sausages, they're so much better for you and healthier if you go for the 80, 95% meat sausages. And then I use these all the time now, brilliant. It's just basically an olive oil spritz, and then instead of putting a drizzle or 2-4 tablespoons, like half a teaspoon, just gives it a little mist, which is more than enough to make it non-stick. Put your mushrooms there, tomatoes here. Let's put the sausages in like this. Bacon, just put next to it. Just a little bit of salt and pepper. And then a little bit of a spritz up, just enough to cover it. Now, bang that in a grill or an oven at full whack for about 10 minutes. Now, have a look at this. Can you see how, like, the sides are just coming up? And if I just throw it over, right, that's perfect. See it getting crisp here? Absolutely beautiful. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but you can just tell by looking at it that it's going to be delicious. And then I've got a plan. I'm just going to get a spoon and make a little dent. Top, bottom, left and right. North, west, south, east. And I'm going to put 4 eggs in here, and instead of poach them, I'm just going to coddle them. I've got some nice free-range eggs. And the nice thing about this is, looks fantastic. It's not predictable. It saves you using a pot. Little salt, tiny bit of pepper, and then I just pop that in the oven for about 4 to 5 minutes. Beautiful. Come on, Gennaro! Put it out on a plate like that. Look at him, come on. All appreciate Gennaro Contaldo, the Italian stallion, ready for Christmas. Is this typical Italian Christmas wear?
It is indeed.
Come around and eat some of this, big boy.
Let's do it.
OK. My friend, that is for you. Have a little try. I'll do myself one. Here we go.
I'm waiting for you.
No, don't wait for me, mate. Tuck in.
All right.
Do you like that?
I love it.
Look at that. Let's try this Bubble and Squeak. Here's the thing, right? Bubble and Squeak is like you've cooked it down and down. It goes from being colourful to sort of grey. But when you taste it, try and explain what I'm trying to say.
Inside it is an explosion of a flavour. Wow! This is a pure, beautiful bomb. And I love it.
Do you like it?
I love it.
And, Gennaro, why are you dressed as an elf?
Well, it's Christmas.